Hello everyone and Happy New Year. Welcome to 2018 and welcome to the President's reception. 2018, it just sounds better than 2017, doesn't it? It's nicer, it's warmer, it's a good even number. I'm looking forward to 2018. It feels like this will be the year when many of the dramas of the last few will start to lead to positive action across so many different parts of business and society. Weinstein will bring positive action for gender equality. Trade talks will bring positive action for Brexit. The awfulness of Grenfell Tower will bring positive action for disadvantaged communities. Robert Mueller or Michael Wolff might bring positive action against Trump. And we can only hope. And the incredible turbulence being felt in our industry, I hope will lead to positive action too. For example, Mark Zuckerberg, in his New Year's message, pledged to fix Facebook, putting brand and user safety at the very top of his agenda. And I'm encouraged by Google's upcoming plans to face into the challenges of YouTube. And tonight, in my own equally exciting New Year's address, I too can guarantee that over the next 12 months, the IPA will be at the heart of all the emerging conversations in our industry, from AI and AR, through ad fraud and brand safety, to diversity and skills. This will be the year of significant positive action from all of us here at Belgrave Square too. Now, I wasn't quite sure what the form was when it came to giving this speech, so I thought I'd take a look at what some of my predecessors said to see what I can learn. But true to my agenda, I've enlisted the help of a machine to assist me, and not just any old machine. I've asked my new friends at IBM to pass the last 5 presidents' New Year speeches through Watson to analyse the concepts, the themes, and the tone to give me a few pointers. And here's what I learned. First up, it seems like this is quite a dry old event, at least from a speech point of view. The lead tone of all 5 speakers has been trust, intelligence, and challenging authority. Sounds like pretty powerful stuff. But it appears not without its softer side. All 5 also scored very highly on sympathy too, a kind of caring conservatism, if you will. But as Watson delved deeper, we found a few even more notable themes. Murray McLennan's key topics appeared to be the albums of 2006, and more surprisingly, coming out, which was maybe a New Year's resolution I hope he stuck to. Ian Priest turned his attention to American films, but his whole speech was apparently tinged with a high level of sadness, which maybe he hides beneath that cheery grin. Whilst Tom Knox chose to focus heavily, but not surprisingly, on the importance of exquisite good taste and Paul Bainsfair's body. So, working with the machine has taught me that I must bang on about the serious industry stuff, chuck in a bit of recent pop culture reference, and then give deeply of myself about my personal orientations and my interest in Paul's physique. However, moving on, I was genuinely surprised to see absent some of the more emotive values I had expected to find. For example, love and excitement scored pretty much 0 across all 5 speeches. Now, I know this is a work event, but don't we all deep down love what we do and feel excited about what we can achieve together? Apart from the nibbles and obviously the high-level chit-chat, that's really why we're all here tonight, isn't it? And as I look back at 2017, there is so much to love about the progress being made in our industry to embrace the skills and diversity that will help drive us forward. As you may have seen in campaign this week, 31% of C-suite positions are now held by women, and 13% of our overall workforce are from BAME backgrounds. Whilst the direction of travel is undoubtedly positive, we all have to acknowledge the speed of travel just isn't fast enough. So to this end, we will be asking you all to open your doors once again to potential talent this autumn, when we'll be running the second Advertising Unlocked event. Last year, 68 agencies up and down the country welcomed in more than 1,200 people, and 97% of whom said they were now actively considering a career in advertising. This is brilliant. And so too is our Women of Tomorrow Awards, run in partnership with Campaign. You can nominate your rising female stars now, but please make sure you do so before next Wednesday. And I couldn't be more excited about many of the other key initiatives that shape our year ahead here at the IPA. I'm particularly delighted that we're hosting some of the pioneering work already being done by member agencies using artificial intelligence and augmented reality. Some of it is showcased around the walls, so please do take a look as you mingle tonight. But as you know, I am keen to take our enthusiasm for making magic with the machines beyond Belgrave Square. And to this end, we have a brilliant speaker programme being lined up for Adweek and Cannes and across our ongoing IPAI training platform. But there is a great deal going on beyond the advancement of technology as a force for change in our industry. First and foremost is undoubtedly GDPR, which is looming large with an enforcement date of May 25th. Is your agency ready? Do you know how you should be advising your clients on this? Well, the IPA is working closely with ISBA to provide the tools and materials we all need to answer yes to these questions. And we can't forget that 2018 is also an effectiveness year, and this is always a big deal at the IPA. F Week will run in October, while the deadline for IPA Effectiveness Awards is in April. And I'm thrilled to be presenting a President's Prize to the paper that shows the best use of tech-led data. So, a positive and a productive year ahead. And I'm pleased about that because I'd like to close by reflecting on productivity and my machine-driven agenda. The internet and smartphones were meant to be revolutionary technologies that will make us a whole lot more productive. They're the spinning jennies of our age. Except since the 1960s, global productivity growth has slowed down, and it's got even slower over the last 10 years. Why? Because new technologies only change the world when the world changes with them. The shift from steam to electric power took about 30 years to create any gains in productivity. Replacing dirty steam engines with shiny electric motors didn't make a whole heap of difference until everything else in the factories changed around them. And I think the same applies to computers and machine learning in our industry. We'll only see the full benefits when we work out how to organise ourselves to take advantage of them. And that's what the IPA is working tirelessly to do. Because the truth is, the machines aren't about to replace us. Instead, they are simply waiting for us. And I'd like to leave you with that thought. The machines aren't our enemies. They're just quietly waiting for the rest of us to catch up and work out how to unleash what they can really do. So I see 2018 as being a year when the IPA can help everyone do exactly that. And that, my friends, is a pretty good mission for the year ahead. Happy New Year.